Renting a house or buying a house, which one is better? Which one are you? Are you for the renting or are you for the buying? Stay tuned. I'm going to give you 5 tips on how you can get ready to buy your new home. Welcome.
Buying your first house can be the most exciting thing. At the same time, it can be like a very stressful moment. So today, I am going to share with you some tips on how you can prepare to buy your first home or to prepare to buy that forever dream home that you have always wished for. Being a homeowner is a good way to also build up your investment. So first, I will really recommend you to set up and save some money for down payment. Set an account where you can stash some cash so that when time for you to come to buy, you do have some money to pay that down payment. When you get a loan, usually, for example, for me, I got the conventional loan. I was expected to put down 3%. It varies for everybody depending on your credit score. Number 2, build a team. Building a team and finding a good realtor, finding a good lender really makes a big difference because you get to learn a lot in the process. As well, you get some tips. And you can always ask your neighbors, you can ask your friends who already have houses if they know somebody who is good, who can be in your team. Also, do some research. Before you go and see the lender, I will highly suggest that you do your own research. Find out what mortgage lenders are in your community or in the online space. Find out the different types of mortgages that are available. Find out what programs are there for a first-time home buyer because those ones are available if you search. Also look at what other discounts can you qualify. Are you able to get maybe a VA loan versus a conventional loan? Which classification do you, what benefits do your case favor you when you're going into this? Also, determine your budget. As a first-time home buyer, sometimes we might dream of this house, but actually we don't have that fund or we cannot afford the monthly payment. So it's very good to assess yourself and find out how much money can I actually afford. And online space, there is calculations where you can calculate mortgage affordability calculators where they will tell you approximately how much of money that you can afford depending on your expenses as well as the income you're bringing in. Lastly, try to reduce your debt. If you have a big debt, it's important that you work on reducing that because the lender will be looking at that debt to income ratio. And if yours is not in a good place, it may be a disadvantage to you because you might end up getting a high interest rate, or you might be denied for a loan. So start working on it. If you really want to buy a house, I will advise you probably to try and make this, start preparing now and do the few small things that you can do now because those will really help you to a good success. And now we're going to answer some of very frequently asked questions when new home buyers are going in the market to buy a new home. How much should I save before buying my house? Typically, 3 to 5% is the ideal amount for like a conventional loan, and 3.5% if you're going for a FHA loan. And if you are going after the VA or the USDA loans, usually those ones sometimes do not require a down payment, but this is why you have to do your research and find out what's going on in your particular state. What should a first-time home buyer look for? It's different for everyone. Get multiple quotes on the loan. Take advantage of the first home buyer programs that are offered in your state. Make a good down payment and shop around for a house. Don't just settle for the 2-3 houses you see. Look around and shop, compare them. Take your time because this is a big investment. How do I prepare my credit to buy a house? The number one thing that you need to do is first review your credit reports and scores. And there's a way you can do this. You can go to annualcreditreports.com, where they will be able to issue you, they are required by the government to issue you a free credit report where you can be able to look and see if there's any mistakes, if there is any errors that need to be corrected, if there are debts that you paid and they're still showing up there, you can call the creditors and request them to remove them. And also you can find out if there's any fraud in your credit. Shopping around for a mortgage hurt my credit score? That's another big question that most people ask. But the important thing is getting the best rate and saving you money. That is like the goal. But what I have read and heard from different people is that if you do if your credit is run within the first 2 weeks, where you get like different quotes from different banks or lenders within a period of 2 weeks, it doesn't hurt your credit. And usually it doesn't make a big difference. Like the percentage of how much will be hurt on your credit is very low. It's usually between maybe 2 to 3%. So there you have it. I hope this video was offered you some tips. And if you have found any value, please don't forget to like the video, share, subscribe, and come back for more learning as we continue on this financial journey to financial freedom. Thanks. And my name is Martha. Bye. Until next time.